Over the past few months, each Buckeye department has been crafting its budget. This involved prioritizing projects and staffing needs to ensure we continue delivering top-notch services to our residents. Buckeye City Council recently approved a tentative $687 million budget for the upcoming fiscal year 2024-2025. This represents a 21% increase compared to last year's budget. The final budget will be adopted at the City Council meeting on June 4th. We encourage your participation. Share your thoughts on the tentative or final budget by filling out the comment form at buckeyeaz.gov/budget. Buckeye remains committed to strong financial health and long-term planning. Our goal is to ensure residents consistently receive the services they rely on. This year's budget prioritizes providing services to a growing community, promoting economic growth, investing in infrastructure, including streets, water, and public safety, and long-term financial sustainability. Running Buckeye and undertaking capital projects requires a diverse income stream. Here's a breakdown of our projected revenue sources. $94 million from sales tax, $52 million from intergovernmental revenues, $19 million from licenses and permits, $16 million from property taxes. The proposed primary property tax rate is $1.60 per $100 of net taxable value, $14 million from impact fees, $7 million from service charges, and $5 million from franchise fees. Buckeye's fiscal year runs from July 1st to June 30th of the following year. The budget ensures a balance between operational expenses and projected income. Here's an overview of our $687 million budget. $362 million for capital projects like street and utility improvements, $124 million for personnel with 872 total employees, $120 million to meet operating expenses, and $42 million in contingency funds. Investing in the city's infrastructure is critical to our future. The majority of funding for the non-utility CIP projects will come primarily from the city's general fund and align with City Council's priorities. Other sources for these projects include impact fees and grants. A few examples of the capital projects in this year's budget include $15 million for Jackrabbit Trail improvements, $14 million for Miller Road expansion from Durango to Lower Buckeye, $11 million for a Rooks Road bridge over the irrigation canal, $11 million for airport land acquisition, and $4 million for a traffic signal at SR 85 and Baseline Road. Several water and wastewater CIP projects will help keep Buckeye moving forward. Funding for these projects will come from bonds, fund balance, and fees, including $58 million for the Farallon Water Campus, $21 million for wastewater improvements, $10 million for new wells, and $5 million for the Water Resources Field Operations Center. The General Obligation Bond Exploratory Committee recommended a general obligation bond election to be held in November of 2024. This will be the first bond election held in the city in nearly 40 years. Buckeye City Council approved the bond election on May 21st, so you'll see two bond questions on the November ballot. Question 1 on public safety includes $137 million for public safety projects, including a headquarters, training facilities, and fire stations located in the Victory and West Park neighborhoods. Question number 2 on streets and transportation includes $145 million for road improvements to ease traffic and enhance safety. It includes projects such as widening Indian School Road from Jackrabbit to Perryville, eliminating pinch points throughout Buckeye, and installing lighting along parts of Sun Valley Parkway. These bonds will be funded through a secondary property tax, which when combined with our existing primary property tax rate, will be planned not to exceed a total tax rate of $2.25. Based upon forecasts complying with state statutes, this will cost the owner of a property with an assessed value of $250,000 an average of $247 more a year. Learn more about the proposed bonds and their impact on our community at buckeyeaz.gov/bond. Buckeye's proposed budget prioritizes fiscal responsibility while investing in our community's future. This balanced approach ensures we can continue delivering quality services, maintaining essential infrastructure, and planning for long-term growth. We strongly encourage you to provide feedback on the tentative or final budget. Share your thoughts and questions by filling out the online form at buckeyeaz.gov/budget. Together, we can shape a bright future for Buckeye.